So, we are the reporters. So, our topic is legal and ethical issues in pricing.
Deceptive pricing is a marketing tactic where prices or offers are presented in a way that misleads consumers into believing they are getting a better deal than they actually are, often by inflating original prices or creating false expectations of savings. Deceptive pricing is one of the strategies or marketing tactics of retailers or businesses in their product or services nga mapaisip kita nga makaless or save kita sang bayad ta. But in reality, gayus sila sang deceptive pricing that create illusion on a better deal. False or misleading discounts advertising a sale by inflating the original or list price to make discounts seem more significant than it is. False and misleading discounts happens when a store pretends to offer a big sale by raising the original price of a product before applying a discount, and goal is to trick customer into thinking they are getting a great deal or bargain, and also ginapakita nila nga dako ang discount. Bait and switch advertising a product at extreme low price to attract customers, then revealing that the item is sold out or out of stock, and pressuring the customer to purchase a more expensive or alternative. So bait and switch is a dishonest sales tactics. A store advertises a product at a very low price to attract customer, but when the customer arrives, the store says the item is sold out or out of stock, then tries to pressure the customer into buying a more expensive product. Drip pricing, revealing only a portion of the final price at first and adding additional fees incrementally throughout the purchasing process. So drip pricing, one of the best example is in the airline industry. Ang ilang strategy is initially advertise a low headline price, then pag na-deal na nila sa customer, kag i-reveal na nila ang additional fees, this include fees, taxes, or adds-on nga needed nila para ma-complete ang purchase like baggage fees, airline ticket, or service fees sa hotel booking. Hidden fees, adding extra undisclosed fees during the checkout process to increase the final price. So hidden fees, same with the drip pricing, hidden fees are extra charges as goods or services nga wala nila gina-mention or gina-state in the end of process. Sa yung time nakita na sang customer ang hidden fees o bayladan nila, mapilitan na sila magbayad sang extra fees to avoid nga maliwat naman sila sa pag-process kag masayang ang time and effort nila sa pagtansak. Deceptive price anchoring, setting an artificial high anchor price to a lower sale price to make the discount appear larger. So deceptive price anchoring is a marketing tactic na gagamit sang artificially high initial price or the anchor subsequent. Then sa lower price is abi nila makasave sila sa gindil nga product. For example, ang seller sang coat is kabaligya sang lower price. So naka-present is the sale price which is 2,000 pesos. Then sa kilid sang discount price is the 5,000 pesos which is naka-cross out. So mapaisip ang buyer nga maka-discount sila because the price is much better than the actual. But actually we are paying the original price, and also in reality it's a manipulation and false perception of savings.
So, what is illegal anti-competitive? So, illegal anti-competitive is a practices or actions that taken by companies to limit or eliminate competitions, leading to negative consequences like higher prices and fewer choices for consumers. So, ang legal anti-competitive practices usually unfair actions siya sa mga businesses para ma-stop or malimit ang competition. So, if ang company mag-obra sini, ang consumer ang mag-suffer kay the prices becomes higher and the choices become fewer. So, it is illegal competitive practices siya kay may negative effect siya sa consumer. So, we have the different kind of illegal anti-competitive practices. So first, we have the price fixing. So price fixing is if the competitors collude by agreeing on the set price, a price range or pricing formula for their goods or services instead of allowing market competitions to set the price. This practice is often difficult to prove as it is typically done in secret. So, ang price fixings is, it happens if the competing companies or ang duwa ka companies they negotiate in secrets, or they secretly agree to set the same price instead of competing. So, it is illegal because the prices stay higher and no one lowers them kay they negotiate in secret. So, they negotiate the price, the same price. So, wala sa pagnubo kay wala tang gindula nila ang competition sa duwa ka company. So, next, we have the predatory pricing. So, predatory pricing is setting prices so low that they drive competitors out of business, then raising prices to monopoly levels once competitors are gone. So, ang predatory pricing is a company sets the prices in a very low on purpose para madula nila ang competitors and they cannot survive and maungkat na lang sila sa business. So, ginaubra ni isang company para madula ang competitors, and after others are gone, the company raises the price in higher than before. So, it's illegal because it meant to kill competitions or ginpatay man nila ang competition. So, ang predatory pricing, amo ni siya ang company nagaset sila sa pinaka-low nga price para hindi makalagas ang competitors nila kag maungkat na lang or hindi sila makasurvive sa business. So, ginaubra nila ni pagtapos na pag-ubra nila or madula nila ang competitors nila, ginabalik nila sa mataas nga price ang ilang product or business. So, next we have the price discrimination. So, price discrimination, charging different prices to different customers for the same product without a clear value-based reason. So, this can be unethical and is illegal under antitrust law and done to eliminate competition. So, ang price discrimination, amo ni ang ginaobra sang company, naga-charge sila sa different prices with different customers to different customers, pero the same lang nga product ang ilang gina-offer without valid reason like mga cost or quality difference, kay same product lang, pero gaset sila sa different prices to different customers. So, it is illegal because they harm competitions or they use it to harm competition. So, illegal ang price discrimination. So, let's proceed to our affirmative and negative arguments. So, first we have the affirmative. So, can make product more affordable for low-income customers. Example, sa students, they offer discounts or tiered pricing or software. Pero sa negative arguments naman, it can create resentment among consumers who feel they are being unfairly charged. So, hindi makakosya sa negative argument kay may unfair na charge. Nagtao sila sa discount sa mga students or sa mga seniors, pero ang iba nga consumers, they find it unfair kay wala sila experience or hindi nila makuha ang amo na nga discounts or offer sa isa ka company. So next affirmative arguments, can increase overall sales volume by capturing more customers. So the negative arguments is may be difficult to implement without creating perceptions or unfairness or bias. So, it can increase overall sales volume by capturing more customers. Kaya syempre, you're offering discounts or you're offering services or discounts or mga tiered pricing for software or for students or sa mga seniors. Pero, it can difficult to implement lang kay wala ka nag-create or without creating perceptions kay need mo mag-perceive kung ano yung mga reaction ng ibang na customers if you offer discounts sa mga chosen sa mga chosen mo lang na customers, like for example sa students or mga seniors or mga or sa PWD dila ka na naga 1,000 discounts. Pero ano ayhan ang reactions or ano maka-create ayhan siya sang views sa ibang nga customers because of unfairness or bias. So next, affirmative arguments, we have allows companies to cover different costs associated with serving various customer segments. So the negative arguments can lead to market inefficiencies as customers seek out lower price alternatives or find workarounds to pay less.
Fair and ethical pricing strategies from the Pragmatic Institute. The Pragmatic Institute article argues that ethical pricing requires balancing business goals with fairness, transparency, and long-term customer trust rather than solely focusing on profit maximization. It highlights unethical practices such as price gouging, predatory pricing, and deceptive pricing advertising. The article stresses the importance of honesty and transparency in pricing to build customer loyalty and suggests that ethical pricing should consider the impact on all stakeholders, including consumers, producers, and the broader market. It provides a strong foundation for understanding the ethical dimensions of pricing, advocating for balanced approach that prioritize fairness and trust alongside profitability.